Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, this is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 11th to 20th, 2018 reading for you. I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards. Remember to subscribe in order to keep these readings free. And also, give the readings a nice thumbs up. Oh my gosh. Well, if we stopped right there, that's absolutely brilliant. Okay, but I'm going to draw more. Oh. Okay. 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 Huh. Okay, Leo. Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Give me a minute. All right. For a moment, I'm just going to ignore this because right here is beautiful. Some of you might be falling in love. Some of you might be starting a new home, and some of you might be getting married, okay? From the 11th through the 20th. I know that's a lot of mights, but if you read it just like this, from the Four of Wands, the Lover's card, and the Sun card, it just means absolute happiness. Oh, you might even be having a child if you do just like that. Okay, so I just had to because it was just shining to me just so brightly to read those three cards just like that. But we're going to read all the cards now. All right. So again, the Four of Wands is the marriage card, the happiness card, the prosperity card, the celebration of family, of friends, of home life really coming into play. Now, that said, we have it paired with the Three of Swords. This is sorrow, this is pain, these are past pains, present pains, whatever reason you feel like you're getting stabbed in the back. And this home life that should be so glorious for you is causing you pain and sorrow. Okay? But you know the old saying, love will conquer all? That's what I'm being told here. You have the Lover's card. You have the fact that love will conquer these pains and these strifes. And now it's time, and I say pains and strifes because now it's time to put down the burdens that you are carrying. Now it's time to take that pain and share it with your loved ones. Share the discord that you feel. Share the lessons you have learned and really move forward. Because to stay in this state of hurt, of wanting to disappear, of, see how small she is? She's made herself. She always makes me think of an acorn, okay, when I see this. And that acorn, I know it sounds silly, but is being split open by the sword to make a beautiful tree grow. So it's almost as if the pain that she has been through, the suffering, the heartbreak, and I say she because it's a woman down here, but it could definitely be he too. The pain has made you stronger, has made you better, and is going to open up, and you're going to be that beautiful oak tree. It's almost as if it's that sharp cut that makes life all the more sweet because you have been through it. And what this is showing me is that you do have a happy home. You have a home life worth celebrating, worth rejoicing, but there is, for one reason or another, and I'm not sure why, a feeling of you being separate from it, or from you just, well, maybe it all crumbled apart. And if it did crumble apart, know that you are getting new love coming into your life, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And it's time to put down the burden of your creativity, of your passion, or it's time to share that with the ones that you love. Okay? So for some reason, there's discord in the home. Or maybe you have gone through a divorce and you feel as if you'll never have that again. The cards are telling me to tell you that you will. That without a shadow of a doubt, love, joy, whatever brings you prosperity in your own life is coming to play. And it is going to make you better and stronger than ever before, because it is going to be a true foundation for you to set down everything that you are, because the wands are, I say mundane, I don't mean mundane as in boring, I mean mundane as in everyday, our everyday life. And our everyday life is very important, because how we live our moments affects how we live our days and our years and our decades, okay? So being able to set down what it is that you are most passionate about and being able to have a person with whom to share that with is astoundingly important. So even though some of you are going through a hard time in the house, it's going to heal. Some of you have been through divorce. You're going to find new lovers. You're going to connect with love again. It might not be the same lover as before. If you've divorced, you're going to find somebody else, okay? But this is showing me that love is coming into play. If you're having discord here in the home, between the 11th and the 20th, it might be the time that you two make amends. If you have gotten divorced, from the 11th through the 20th, might be the time that you start to see what it is that you love in life, where it is that you want to go, and you might start to follow your own passions, okay, to make your life brighter. Or you just might happen to meet somebody who kind of rocks your socks and who you really enjoy being with. And that's going to be a safe haven for you. I'm not saying all of you are going to fall in love in 10 days, because that's absurd, but I'm saying that things are going to start moving forward in a way of love and of peace, and of you feeling more secure within yourself, and as if you don't have to carry the weight of who you are, because who you are is just fine, okay? And that is reiterated right here with the Sun card. Again, one of my favorite cards in the whole entire deck. It's one of the best cards in the whole entire deck. It is coming into your own. It is majesty. It is abundance. It is prosperity. It is reaching the pinnacle of what you want. And that, coupled with the Lover's card, is just an astounding thing, an astounding statement for love. Okay, so either you are following your own passion, and you are finding out who you are and where you want to be and what you're doing, or you're falling in love and you are embracing that. Now, in the right deck, this is, the Sun is usually indicated by a child. That's why I said some of you might be having children if you just looked at the top 3 cards. So that could be it too. That what you thought was all falling apart, oh, well, look at you right there. That could be the sorrow right there. An inability to have the family that you have longed for, okay? But that's over. I don't mean that flippantly at all. But something is going to happen in the 10 days, the 11th through the 20th, that could help some of you Leos with infertility or with longing for a child, and that could come into your life. Okay, I'm sorry, I just got that. That's very specific, okay? But it could very well be the case right here. And that would fit into my metaphor of the oak seed growing. That's cute. Okay, sorry. I get off topic. The Sun card. The Sun card paired with the Queen of Pentacles means not only are you moving forward in abundance, but you are getting the prosperity and the joy and the happiness that you are looking for. And again, I read this as purely feminine energy, like atypical feminine energy. So even though you might not be a female, it's saying to move forward in kindness and in love and in caring and in understanding. That's going to be the characteristic, the trait that is most beneficial for you. Okay? It's almost like a balance of the two, because this one is masculine and this one is feminine. So move forward with that strength of purpose and knowing what it is that you want, but also move forward kindly and gently and caring, because that's how you're going to get your abundance. That's how you're going to have the wealth of either physical wealth or the wealth of love keep on coming into your life, by being that caring, nurturing, understanding person. I'm not saying that you have to be the only one who cares and who understands, because that gets old fast. What I'm saying is that you can't have any sorrows that you have been through erode your capacity to care and your capacity to really be there for the people around you, because that's going to take away something beautiful from you, which you do not want. Okay? This is your joy right here. Your ability to see things from other people's points of view, your ability to have prosperity and abundance in your life, your ability to be the person that other people rely on and other people look to for advice and for understanding and for comfort, is something that makes you feel prosperous and something that you wouldn't want to be taken away from yourself, because it is an integral part of who you are, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And it is part of your prosperity. Okay? Your clarifying cards, the Magician. You have, I love him. He's so assured, self-assured. He's so bold, standing there with the sword, the pentacle, the cup, the wand in his hand. He knows his power. He knows his prowess. And he's not afraid to use all his gifts to get what he wants. So even though with the Nine of Swords, you have your doubts, you have your fears, you have your misgivings, okay? Don't let that. You have a ladder here. It might be painful to crawl out or to climb out of these doubts, but you also have that beautiful carving, no, if you can see it, of her on her horse moving forward. She's not in her nightgown, sobbing on her bed, hiding. She's moving forward. And that's the truth here. And this is the fear. Okay? Know that you can leave behind your doubts and your fears and your sorrows, because they no longer have a hold over you. Because you are getting what you love out of life. You are finding that beautiful harmony. And you're having this prosperity. These two cards together are, not only are you coming into your own personal power, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, but it's amplified, it's magnified. It's as if you are shining like a beacon for the 11th through the 20th. And this is absolutely glorious. Okay? Don't let this be your reality. Don't let your sorrow and hiding away lead to you staying up at night and doubting. Lead to your abundance. Remember your strengths. And again, all your gifts, your strengths, your sense of being blessed for these 10 days. Okay? And especially at the end of these 10 days. Okay? Especially there. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, I hope you resonated with this reading. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe with the red button at the bottom. And if you would like to book a private reading, I will have that in the box below. I'm also going to put it in my About page, okay? So if you would like to book a private reading, I'd be more than happy to set that up with you guys, okay? I wish you guys a wonderful March 11th through the 20th, and I wish you nothing but light, love, and peace and happiness. Bye.